Hey there everybody, Popontop here. Welcome back to some more Fallout 4 mods. In today's mod we have a new weapon here. This is the PPSH-41. It's kind of an iconic weapon. It's made by a mod author by the title of AnotherOne. So another mod from AnotherOne called the PPSH-41, which is a World War II submachine gun used by the Soviet Army. Also by the Germans. The Germans knew how good the PPSH was. It's just a very good gun. It's also referred to as papasha, meaning daddy, in Russian, which is hilarious. It's the daddy gun, but also the burp gun referred to as well because of the high rate of fire, which it does still retain here in Fallout 4. PPSH go burr. Obviously, we got the big old 71 round drum mag on here, and you can just literally waste the bullets. The reload's got some weird clipping issue with the drum magazine though. Something's weird about that. I don't know if that's clipping or not. It looks weird and feels weird. The rest of the reload animation looks nice and stuff. I guess we should go over that. You can craft this at the chemistry station. We'll show this off before I get into the customization of the weapon. Obviously, the PPSH is an iconic weapon though. It's in every World War II shooter. I guess there we go. Running animation too. This is an awkward running animation for me as well. It takes up a lot of screen region. I'm not saying that this is not immersive or realistic of how you'd carry the PPSH. I do know that if you had a drum mag on the PPSH like you do on this particular one, you hold it by the drum. That's how it was held. You like your left hand, like your right hand's on the stock and the trigger, right, and then your left hand would hold the drum on the outside, on like the left side of the drum, if you were right-handed. So this is a little bit weird way to hold it, and I think that running animation is weird because it's really obtrusive of the screen space. But it does have its own section here. It does not cost anything to craft, and it uses the very easy to find, very common .38 ammo with a fire rate of 179, which is extreme. Obviously, it comes with 11 range, which is kind of a weird statistic to put on there. It doesn't do it like a huge amount of damage either. Like that running animation feels awkward too, because like I'm trying to feel like, see that aiming, like when you're after running, like the aiming after running feels weird. Like you're like, I don't know. But we'll take a look at some of the customization you can do with the weapon here still though. Automatic receiver or semi-auto receiver. I'm not sure if the PPSH ever fired semi-auto. As you said, it was known as a burp. As I said earlier, it was known as a burp gun because it just goes burr. Obviously that makes it do more damage to be semi-auto because that's just how weapons in Fallout 4 work. They're just following the method there. It does get an even more fire rate somehow, which I don't even think. I'm gonna try. Okay, like I just took a deep breath. I don't know if you guys heard that, but I'm like, oh man, because I'm gonna have to really work my finger here on this one. If I'm just, I could do it. I mean, I'm gonna put the controller here next to the microphone so you can kind of hear. You can shoot it just as it makes my arms, so I did arms today already working out. You could shoot it like that. I'm a lazy piece of shit, and I'm gonna take the reduced damage in order to make it automatic. Short, long, standard barrel. You know, varying different looks of things. The longer barrel does get you more range, which is important, right? Recoil compensating stock, marksman stock, full stock, short stock, very standard stuff. You do have the 71 round drum, but you also have a 20 round mag, 45 round mag, and a 35 round mag. I'm not sure how historically accurate that is. I know the drum exists. I don't know if it held 71 rounds. And I know there's a mag version. I'm not sure what that held. So I'm going to put the 45 on there because we're going to show you what the reload looks like when it's less jank. Because like the drum mag's got a little bit of a jank reload. Glow sights. You do have ghost ring sights and glow versions of those as well. So we'll show those off. You have all the other scopes here. Your ACOGs, your aim points, and kind of red dots and stuff. Obviously red dot sights didn't exist in World War II. Like all this stuff. But obviously it makes I'm not saying you couldn't figure out a way to put one on this gun, okay? You could put a Neotech on a PPSH if you wanted to. Obviously muzzles here, you know, your muzzle brakes. They don't say that they do anything besides reduce range. I imagine that they do the same things that other muzzle brakes and other types of compensator type of stuff do in weapons in Fallout 4 and reduce recoil. Obviously silencer, we'll put that on as well, show that off. No materials actually, this is just. And then you can do a damage modifier, which you might want to do actually. Plus 90% only gets up to 69. Nice. Okay, so we're going to do that. Because 69 is not that high, even, right? I'm going to, like, comparatively to some machine guns and stuff. So we have 45. This is the ghost ring. So you have, like, the whole glowing ghost ring, which is actually a nice looking scope. There's no recoil on this gun either, if it's not clear. See how much better the magazine instead of the drum reload looks, though? That looks a lot nicer. I think that fits a lot better. There's no recoil. I'm not controlling recoil here. I'm not, my fucking thumb is not even on that right stick. It's just going, okay? And it's silent, it's real quiet. It's a really good gun. The gun, like, is going to be functionally, I think, amazing. Besides that damage stat, which I think is a little low. I think that damage plus 90. I don't normally put damage modifiers on my guns, but I think that's necessary. I also put the drum back on just because I'm going to spray and pray full auto style. We could put some of these, we could show this off, like an EOTech sight or something. Because it just, yeah, it's an EOTech sight. It looks like an EOTech sight. It looks fine. There's nothing wrong with how it looks and stuff. It, you know, it shoots where it aims. It's functionally useful, but it just doesn't, I don't think it fits the weapon. Really, you wouldn't have anything. You just have the standard sights that came with the weapon. It's a World War II gun. Like, this is how it would look in World War II. If you're trying to be historically accurate. Obviously, because, you know, modifications and stuff, you could do something to it, but I'm going to rock it this way, particularly myself. So what we're going to do here is I have, I believe, a base game submachine gun. So we're going to take the base game submachine gun, which obviously shoots the .45 ammunition, which is a much, not much harder to find, but harder to find bigger bullet than the .38 ammunition. But we're already doing 90 damage. The fire rate is lower, right? Comparatively, the fire rate on the PPSH is definitely higher. The papasha, the daddy gun. But if we're gonna completely, you know, customize this to the best of our ability, and then we're gonna, I mean, very simple sights and all this stuff too. Obviously, it's supposed to be like a Thompson. The range is a lot better on the PPSH. That's for sure. The fire rate is better. The accuracy is about the same. 71 to 74 is not going to make a huge difference. But you are getting more damage by default on the submachine gun. So, but it does shoot a bigger bullet. Makes somewhat sense. I still think the PPSH is going to literally tear through everything. This gun is going to, like, no recoil. I mean, this is 71 bullets, and I don't even feel like it's gone up a little bit, right? That fire rate, I mean, it's just, that 71 bullets gone real fast. I'm literally going to run into .38 ammunition. We might just do that, and we'll do that in some combat, and I will see you guys when we get there. Alright, everybody, I'm here at my Zombies Arena arcade mode. Still offended by this running animation, though. I mean, I'm not saying it's not realistic. You'd want to maybe point your gun, like, up if you were running it and make it easier to carry or something. But it does take up, like, the whole right side of your screen. If something, like, was, like, the eyebot, like, you can't see it through it, it's fine. We're going to get away from that thing, too, before the radio gets me copyrighted. In the Zombies Arena arcade mode we go. We're going to go to the USAF satellite station Olivia, because why not? We go to Super Duper Mart all the time. What do I want to melt with bullets? Super mutants. Fairly damage resistant enemy. But, I mean, which would be negative in terms of fighting it with a low damage automatic weapon. Obviously I have increased its damage with the max damage multiplier here, and it's still taking a decent amount of bullets per mutant to get them dead. Not too much though. Obviously that high rate of fire kind of compensates, so you know, it depends on how you feel about it. I mean, I'm having a lot of fun with this gun though. That drum mag reload though. We got some more back here somewhere. Like, there's like a weird awkward startup to this running animation that makes me feel like, I mean, maybe that's immersive and realistic, and maybe some of y'all out there like that. It feels bad to me, okay? Like, it doesn't feel like I'm in control, right? Like, I'm hitting run, and then I feel like I gotta hit the left stick again to run because it's just not running. These super mutants are not really standing a chance. That's it. That's the whole round. We're gonna do another round because I'm actually having an amazing time. Just literally, you know, all over them with the PPSH. It's a really fun gun, and it's an iconic gun. It's got a good look to it. The drum mag reload could be improved a little bit. This running animation could be, you know, tweaked a tad, I think. But other than that, I think the gun is fantastic. It has a good amount of customization. The model looks right, as far as I know, of what a PPSH is supposed to look like. Not that I've ever held one in real life or anything, but, you know, in terms of based off of other video game versions of PPSH. The fire rate feels correct, right? That's the nice speed on that is how I think it is, right? The burp gun, right? Very much is in effect here. So I'm liking that. I like the gun a lot, and I highly recommend you guys check it out. Like, this is a good one. But I'm reviewing it, so I gotta point out the issues that I see. And there's issues. That this reload is a little bit weird. I don't know if you need to put all the modern scopes on there. I know some people are going to complain if you don't, but like I think that's not necessary. But that's just a personal preference thing. I do, you know, if you could tweak the running animation, that'd be great. That'd be my personal thing about it. But like other than that, it's a fantastic World War II submachine gun. Probably the best World War II submachine gun. Right? Better than the MP40, better than the Thompson. This is no recoil. You could spray 71 bullets in a couple seconds, and anything you shoot at will die eventually, right? You just keep spraying and it'll die. You get like I mean, I don't think you can get a legendary variant because I don't know if it's added to the level. I believe it is added to the level of this actually. So you can get maybe a legendary variant. I mean, I'm not sure how exactly that works. But you guys should check this one out. I think it's a fun submachine gun. You guys, it's iconic, you know. It's a World War II one. So you guys let me know what you think in the comment section down below. If you guys want to check out this mod for yourselves, the easiest way to do that is to just click on the little link there in the top of the description. They'll take you to the Bethesda on it page or the Nexus mod page, so you can download this mod for yourselves there. If you guys have enjoyed the video, like the video. If you didn't like the video, dislike the video. That's okay too. If you guys are new to my channel, make sure to subscribe that we can check out more videos from me. And pretty much other than that, you guys have a good rest of your day, whatever it may be, and I will see you in the next episode.